Imagine for a moment that there's another you. Not just a reflection in the mirror, but a version of you living in a parallel reality. This other you is watching every decision you make, every path you take, and every twist in your story. What if this parallel version of you is trying to send you a message? What if they're reaching across the dimensions to guide you, warn you, or even inspire you to step into your fullest potential? This might sound like something out of a science fiction movie, but here's the fascinating part. Quantum physics suggests that the reality we experience is just one of infinite possibilities. Every choice you make, every thought you have, creates a new branch in the universe, leading to a different version of reality. And in each of those realities, there's a version of you. Some living extraordinary lives, others facing challenges you can't even imagine. But here's the thing, all these versions of you are connected by an invisible thread of consciousness. What if you could tune in to these parallel versions of yourself? What if you could access their wisdom, their experiences, and their guidance? This isn't just a fascinating idea. It's a doorway to self-discovery and spiritual growth. By exploring this connection, you could unlock new ways of seeing your life, your choices, and your potential. Today, we're diving into the signs that your parallel self might be trying to send you messages, and how you can start communicating with them. This isn't just about curiosity. It's about transforming your reality and stepping into a life that's more aligned with your true purpose. Let's start by understanding what parallel realities really are. From a spiritual perspective, the universe is made up of infinite dimensions, each housing a different version of you. These versions are living out the countless possibilities of your choices, thoughts, and energies. In some realities, you might be living your dream life. In others, you could be facing challenges that shape you in ways you can't yet imagine. Quantum physics backs this up. It tells us that the universe operates in a field of infinite possibilities. The concept of quantum superposition suggests that particles, and by extension, reality itself, can exist in multiple states at once. This means that all possible realities are happening simultaneously, and your consciousness is what collapses them into the one you're experiencing right now. So, these parallel versions of you aren't just theoretical, they're real, and they might be trying to communicate with you. But how do you recognize their messages? Let's explore the most common signs. Have you ever experienced that eerie feeling of DJ with grave view? That moment when something feels so familiar, like you've lived it before? This could be more than just a trick of the mind. It might be a glimpse into a parallel reality where another version of you has already lived that moment. It's as if, for a brief moment, the walls between realities thin, and you catch a glimpse of another timeline. Then there are synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem too perfect to be random. Maybe you keep seeing the same number, symbol, or phrase over and over. These could be signs from a parallel version of you, nudging you toward a certain path. For example, if you're thinking about a career change and suddenly start noticing the same symbol everywhere, on billboards, in conversations, even in your dreams, it could be a message from a version of you who's already made that leap and is thriving. Dreams are another powerful way your parallel self might be reaching out. Have you ever had a dream that felt so real, so vivid, that it stayed with you long after you woke up? These dreams could be windows into other realities, where another version of you is living a different life. Lucid dreaming, where you're aware you're dreaming and can even control the dream, is an especially potent way to connect with these alternate versions of yourself. Sometimes you might feel out of place, like you don't quite belong in your current reality. This could be a sign that you're momentarily tuned into a parallel version of yourself. It's as if your consciousness is brushing up against another reality, giving you a glimpse of what could be. For example, you might be in a familiar place, but suddenly feel like something is off, as if you're experiencing a lapse between realities. And let's not forget intuition, that gut feeling that guides you, even when logic can't explain it. What if these strong intuitions are actually messages from a parallel version of you, trying to steer you in the right direction? Maybe you feel an irresistible pull to take a certain action, even if it doesn't make sense at the time. Trust that feeling. It could be your parallel self guiding you toward a better path. So, how do you start aligning with these parallel versions of yourself? It all comes down to energy. Everything in the universe vibrates at a certain frequency, and by raising your vibration, you can tune into the versions of you that are living your highest potential. Practices like gratitude, forgiveness, and compassion can help raise your vibration. Meditation is another powerful tool. It allows you to enter altered states of consciousness where the barriers between realities become thinner. During meditation, you can visualize yourself living the life you desire, absorbing the feelings of peace, abundance, and joy as if they're already yours. But it's not just about meditation. Pay attention to your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Are they aligned with the version of you that you want to become? If not, make conscious adjustments. Replace negative patterns with positive ones. Every small change you make brings you closer to the ideal version of yourself that already exists in another reality. When you start noticing these signs, the next step is to interpret them. Keep a journal of your experiences. Write down your dreams, synchronicities, and intuitive nudges. Over time, you'll start to see patterns and gain clarity on what your parallel self is trying to tell you. Finally, integrate these messages into your life. If a parallel version of you is guiding you to take a leap of faith, trust that guidance. If you feel called to explore a new hobby or skill, follow that calling. Every decision you make based on these insights brings you closer to the life you're meant to live. This journey of aligning with your parallel selves isn't just about personal growth. It's about spiritual evolution. It's about realizing that your current reality is just one of many, and that you have the power to choose which one you want to live in. So, are you ready to start listening to the messages from your parallel self? Are you ready to step into a life of infinite possibilities? The choice is yours. If this video resonated with you, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more transformative content. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message, and let us know in the comments. Have you ever felt a connection to a parallel version of yourself? What signs have you noticed? Thank you for joining me on this journey. Take care, and I'll see you soon.